Um, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Murder Drones review. So, just yesterday I decided out of curiosity to watch the entire series of Murder Drones all in one sitting. Almost 3 hours of Murder Drones, and um, after I watched it, I don't know. I felt a sense of fulfillment, if I can, for lack of a better word. It was entertaining. It really was. Like each episode had something going on, and I appreciate that. The dialogue is above average, to say the least. You know, sometimes I didn't like it. Sometimes I liked it. The animation is incredibly marvelous. VAs did a good job. Um, like movement is a good, and the overall concept of the entire show is already entertaining in itself. With robots, killing all humans, just Terminator style. Now, the major flaw I have with this show is time. More specifically, the time, the time to you know have stronger ties with the show is what I'm trying to say. We, I, I didn't have enough time to you know connect to the characters. I didn't have enough time to settle myself in with this new world since I the show basically goes to a new location almost every episode. Um, I didn't have enough time to see the characters really develop. I didn't have enough time to, see the characters connect with each other, each other. Time to, I didn't have enough time to see the characters really connect. I don't know the way the show is structured, in a sense, feels slightly choppy. Since you know, uh, sometimes a new character would just pop up, and yes, I'm using the time flaw again. I don't see the character get developed. For example, um, Alice in episode. What the heck? What episode was it? Like seven? Like she's about to kill, like, I think N and V, and um she was there. She like died, so that's cool. I don't know if that's a we don't. I didn't have enough time to see the side characters that much. The like what the freak was her name? Like that girl with like ears or something, and then that like Uzi's crush. Like, what was his name? Oh, it was Thad and Lizzie. Those were the names. Didn't get to see him that much. And it was beside that, the action spectacular. It's almost Dragon Ball Z level style. The music is great. Definitely remember. No. It reminds me of Tame Impala or Justice. Oh no, I had a very good time. Those were like the best 3 hours I've had in my life this week. So now I'm gonna rank every episode. This is subject to change, and if I do change my mind, I will put the ranking down, my like updated ranking down in the comments. Okay, so in first place right now is Mass Destruction, a marvelous spectacle that I sat through and didn't regret. Number two, Absolute End. With its time constraints, it really makes up for it with its action, and it's uh what the freak how do you say it? With its showcasing of animation and that. Yeah, again, action. And number three is Dead End. Introduces the main villain. Yes, it introduces the main villain. Although I was a bit confused at first because this whole like church setting, I don't know where that came from. And frankly, I didn't even care. At number three, it's no, I already said number three. At number four, it's the pilot. Great, amazing setup. Introduces the characters in a subtle and mannerist. I'm really struggling with my words today. And don't ask why I have my shirt off. Number five is Cabin Fever. A nice subversion. At number six, we have. At number six, it's Home. A flashback episode that I barely understood. My finger's just not working. It always pauses when I don't want to pause it, and it records when I don't want to record. I don't know what's going on with that. At number seven, we have the Promenade. Excuse me. I don't know. It felt sort of empty, if you know what I mean. And at number eight, last place, it's Heartbeat. Now, just because it's last place doesn't necessarily mean that it's terrible. It was just the one that I didn't feel the most good. And yeah, there it is. Overall, it's good. You should give it a watch. And also, I forgot to mention that yeah, I had to do that. That was completely necessary. V is hot. Yeah. Would you just like to put that out there in case you haven't seen the show yet? So prepare yourself for that. 7.6 out of 10. I caught something like yesterday, and I feel like a wet stick after a rainstorm.